just getting involved here now, that was largely just his own drunken ramblings.
I'm assuming he has a fork.
Oh, you know that I gave him that fork instead of a story.
I know somebody. I know there's a fork here somewhere.
Anyway, Kyras,
Yes.
you rack your still rather hazy brain, and you do recall vague mentions of people disappearing as of late. Like, just people go missing around. And as far as you can tell, it wasn't even like just from this particular district. Nothing major, at least not as far as you can tell, but a few reports scattered here and there.
Oh, hey guys, I recall hearing about some people missing here and there.
I'm so glad it took the taking away of your trident to get this information.
Isn't it amazing how quick he sobers up?
I know. All right, can we do like a knowledge local or something to like get a little bit more detail on these rumors?
On it.
Let's say, do any of you have that? Because it's
I think I do, actually.
I'm pretty sure somebody took something local. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Vladius took knowledge local.
All right. Apparently, it falls to Vladius to just filter all of the broken reports now because Talos can't be asked.
I feel like he's my self-restraint, and I'm his caretaker.
He's your moral compass purely by virtue of the fact even you think he goes a little too far. He makes sure, and he keeps you busy. Anyway, so Vladius, you do piece together. Yeah, you've heard a good few reports. As far as you can tell, it's people always off on the side roads, and it's only been happening the past few days. Never near the main. What were you even trying to do?
I'm trying to figure out why they're doing this. Kind of would.
That's when you're talking to someone.
What? I smack Kyras.
I know it was you, Talos.
Okay. All right. Is there a particular district in which this is happening in more than the others?
Is there?
Seems to be concentrated largely on the southern end of town, which is largely where y'all are. But again, as far as Vladius and Kyras can both recall, all the reports this kind of thing happening seem to be often away from the main roads.
At night?
No one really knows. I mean, no one really finds. It's always just like today. People just find the pile.
There's been other piles found, or is it just people? I thought it was just people going missing.
Yeah, sorry. I got a little confused. But yeah, it is just people go missing. Just they go off in an alleyway, like come from a bar or back from work, and they never come back.
I think what we should do is go. We should go into the sewers.
I like the way you think.
And
this makes
incidentally, we have one in this very place. Let's just go down the bathroom sewer. Eh?
I was about to say, we have a perfect portal down, don't we?
Just like old times.
I got a quick question. When we went after Rook, we had to enter the sewers, if I remember correctly, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right. Now, we never really drew a map for that, so I'm assuming it's going to be a larger complex than what we did that time.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of tunnels.
All right. Okay, using that knowledge local.
How's the recording?
Huh? Oh, it's still going good.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. Based on the missing people report, can I tell if the majority of people missing are closer to that entrance or in our area?
That entrance isn't that far from where you are. Just a few minutes walk.
Oh, okay. I thought it was farther away from us.
Oh, no. No, that's part of... Oh, you mean the entrance where you took to get to Rook?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's on the eastern side of town.
Oh, that was on the east side of town?
Also-
Okay. All right. I was trying to triangulate to try and figure out where we need to go. All right. Well, first off, Miss Cheryl, sorry for my men dragging you here after such an ordeal. I'll tell you what, why don't you talk to my man Steve out there, get yourself a drink. It'll be on me, and you can just go on home when you feel a little bit better, when you feel you've calmed down, and we will go and talk to the guards about these missing people and see if we can
Get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, get to the bottom of this.
And ma'am, I was once a king, but no longer.
I smack Kyras
bequeathed to you
and drag him
my
out of the room.
trident. I bequeathed to you my trident. Here you are.
Where this man's eye just must be permanently swollen shut now. He's missed.
I don't smack him. I don't smack him in the
when he
face.
showed
That's
up.
insulting. I smack him upside the head.
That's irritated. I smack him back.
I get between them. Boys, not here.
How?
I can waddle myself between their legs.
Just kill anything I find in there.
I can waddle myself between their legs, okay?
Hold on. Variel, look. I know you want to kill something, but look. If we just go right down into the sewers, we're going to get lost, and we're going to be down there forever. Let's try and narrow down at least a quadrant or zone, and then explore that. What do you say? Does it sound all right?
I suppose, but if there's blood coming out of that sewer next to the pile, it seems like that's the logical entrance point.
All we have is one point. If we can get some other points, we can narrow it down even further by triangulating and that stuff.
Alright.
Determine an area of influence. Actually, do we already know that from the knowledge local? I mean, he got a pretty high knowledge local.
Like I said, you know that most of the instances seem to be in roughly your area of the city.
All right, at some point
That's
we're going to
what
have to
most
draw
of
up
the
a
missing
map of
persons
this city
report.
so I have a better idea of how big of a place we're in. All right.
I'll figure that out eventually.
All right, then let me ask. Do I even need to pursue this line of questioning, or should we just go down?
Well, the reports have only been from the people, have obviously only been from the people whose loved ones have gone missing. There's, and that's just, and so it really only comes from where they live.
Okay, so we know where these people
Reports of-
live.
Yeah, but you know where you can figure out where a few of them are. You've
Okay.
heard
So from that,
directly.
can I narrow down where we need to go so that when we enter the sewers, we're in the relatively correct area?
Sure, I mean, logic would suggest that people from the gutter district aren't exactly going to the higher class districts before they disappear.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. All right.
Okay.
I just would like to make the
Did
point.
Kyras go somewhere?
No, you're all still there.
No. I mean, in the real life.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear him mention anything getting up.
Spiral, are you there? All right, he's not here.
Well,
Or his mic's muted. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard him say something, but I didn't hear what he said. All right.
I just would like to make the point real quick. If we don't kill whatever is down there, and I don't mean like just whatever is down there for this, if we don't kill whatever is down there right now, we're probably just going to have to deal with it later.
Considering your bathroom opens into the sewers, it's probably a correct assessment.
I mean, what happens when Steve needs to go to emergency and he gets sucked down the toilet, okay?
It's alright, he's got enough constitution. He'd survive. Don't forget, I am still giving him basic training.
Largely, this consists of him polishing your breastplate most vigorously and bench pressing the odd table with Vladius sitting on it.
You're underestimating the amount of arm exercise it takes to fan. His whole upper arms are just like ripped.
That's endurance, man.
The medieval shake weight is what you're saying.
Yeah. All right.
I do just have this mental image of him lying on his back doing like just bench pressing Vladius though, who himself is lifting weights.
I'm just like there at peace meditating, and he's pressing the table that I'm meditating on.
Anyway.
All right.
Until Spiral comes back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pause the recording. We've had our fun. I was kind of hoping he'd come back by the time we were done joking, but up. And we're good to go. All right, we're back, people. We've finally found Kyras, wherever he disappeared to. And
I was in the sewers waiting on you guys.
And yeah, I guess so via our discussions, we decided that with enough of our information, we can at least narrow down a zone of where we think we need to be going. So, all right, we're heading into the sewers.
All right.
Yeah, let's do this.
Taking a more conventional route, or are you just opening up the hole in your bathroom?
I would say let's block the hole in our bathroom and go to the other one where the crowd was.
Is the
That
hole in our bathroom in like the central area of the area of influence?
It's not directly. It's kind of off to the side, but it's
Off to the left, right?
off to the right.
Off to the right, all right. And we're talking about what kind of mileage radius?
Let's say about less than a mile at most.
Mile at most. All right. So we have a 1 mile radius. And we're just off to the right of the central area. So, yeah, all right. I'm all right with going down our sewer access. As long as, you know, Variel's all right with climbing down the ladder.
Of course. Let me just
rid of
take
the
off all
top
my
shield.
armor first.
Going down to the sewers, I got a strip.
Hey,
I'm
I've been
taking my
working on
horse.
my climbing abilities, but it could be better.
I'm bringing my horse. No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, all right.
No, you cannot bring the horse into the sewer.
All right. I also, before I leave, I look back at Steve. I'm like, all right, Steve, run this place. Don't forget to make the usual visit to the Smiling Unicorn. Remember to restock the bar.
And take care
And
of Sharon.
huh?
Cheryl.
Cheryl's left.
Oh,
I gave her some booze and let her go home.
I thought that was his new name for Sparkles for a second.
Get her away from you lunatics.
hey,
We're
I
not
really wanna-
lunatics. We're not insane. The rest of the world has a problem.
Oh, what else did I want him to do?
Doors. That's what I need.
No, I thought we decided he already did the doors.
He already did the
Oh.
doors.
Yeah.
He needs to take care of your horse. Oh, and Steve.
That's right. That was the other thing I wanted. How's that stable going?
It's getting put together, sir.
I want it finished today when we get back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll get on it.
All right. Mr. Sparkles needs a place to stay as
Oh,
well.
and Steve, if you don't actually go into the unicorn this time, we might just take you to the back room again.
Don't forget Jack and Ass.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Jack and Ass. They need to play stay tuned.
You completely forgot you called them that.
I know, I did. I forgot I named him Jackass.
Okay, y'all. Bradley's is getting impatient. Into the sewer.
All right.
Huzzah.
I'm sorry.
Go find things to murder.
Thank you. That someone down there is looking up for me.
You know what? I can't even be offended by that one. After some of the things I've done to you people, I can't be offended by that.
Oh, it's so good on so many levels.
Alright, so just bring y'all up at the little area down at the bottom.
I'm at the back of the group, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You and Kyras are in the back. Me and Variel are up front. As is our usual formation.
It's a nice walkway. There's a little grate above anything, above the actual trench where the water goes, or where the liquid goes. So there's plenty of room for y'all to walk, provided you don't get your toes hooked into the grate.
All right.
But you'll climb down, and you see a standard procedure. Tunnel extends away, is behind you, and ways ahead of you. There are see a couple of little offshoots off to as you look ahead.
All right. Now, give me north.
There.
All right. So the center of the radius should be over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got something like this. Okay, so that. All right. Let's go down this tunnel first.
All right. You make your way over to the tunnel, and I should really give y'all control of these tokens. So I don't.
Oh, I don't like doing it.
But you make life so much easier on us.
The idea of course, y'all are against the idea. Ignore the dead end. It goes for a ways.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't be asked.
I was about to say, okay, dead end. Next tunnel. All right. Is it just the tunnel? We don't see anything?
Not yet. It's kind of dark down there.
Yet? Great.
All right, let's keep going.
Well, you know you're down there for something that apparently can make bodies look like they got fed through a wood chipper.
Hey, I can do that too.
Well, yeah, but I'd imagine it. But your assumption is probably that it require considerably less time than you do.
That is true.
So before you make your way down the tunnels, and as you go, it largely quiet. Aside from the sound of rushing water. But go ahead and give me perception checks.
Okay.
Wow, Vladius.
You're supposed to be the one we count on.
Damn.
Hey!
Oh,
Kyras.
weird. What?
Critical.
What just happened here?
Actually, I guess I have just as much chance to roll a crit as anybody.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Even though we don't act like it. But, so, Vladius, you're going along, and You're in a rather uncomfortable position, largely because all you can really see is Variel's backside. Kind of a problem with being in the back of the group and being half the size of the rest of the group.
I swear to
But
God,
aside
if
from
he
that,
farts.
It'll be your fault for standing that close. Kyras, meanwhile, despite his position in the back of the group, I think Kyras is slightly taller than Talos. Although with that helmet fringe, you never know. But Kyras, you're going along, and all of a sudden you just stop and you hear a noise directly behind the four of you.
We do the Beatles style, like, turn around.
Well, Kyras does. You're still busy admiring Variel's rear end.
Oh, darn.
It is pretty nice.
I had a pretty high perception. Did I notice it?
Yeah, you heard a noise too. You see these large, mangy, dog-sized rats just come crawling out of the woodwork around the four of you. Or, proverbial woodwork, I should say.
Oh, also in front of us, so I noticed something.
Oh, yeah, you noticed something. Really, Vladius is the only ignorant party here.
I'm like, wait, what?
He's just
What?
admiring the way your ass is shaped. It's like the god sculpted it.
Variel is a very fun... Never skips squat day.
It's his
Alright.
favorite workout.
Anyway,
Is it
all the
finally
joking
killing
aside.
time?
Yes, Variel, it is finally time for killing. I apologize if the dire rats aren't very interesting.
As long as we don't get him inside the base later.
Whoa, bravery.
Aww.
Oh yeah, Talos has the feat bravery.
Isn't that something we all...
No, I have a feat.
Oh, so that's separate from just the fighter thing.
Yeah, there's an actual feat called Bravery in Action, where my bravery is added to my initiative. So my bravery right now is +1.
So you got a 22.
So yeah, I got a 22.
Well,
Okay.
these rats have +3 to initiative, so it is Rat, Talos, Rat, then Vladius, Rat, Variel, Kyras, Rat. So the rat directly in front of Kyras doesn't seem overly fond that he has been of the fact that it's been spotted. No, it has nothing. Lunges at you with teeth bared, and promptly gets stalled on your armor. This dog-sized thing is just nibbling on you, rather ineffectually. Talos, stabby.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't even know why I had to check. You now have something roughly the size of a bulldog skewered on your spear.
Yeah. Starting this day off right.
Apparently, the key to Talos' success is starting every morning screaming at his subordinate.
was Steve waving at my cave as I stand in my underwear and helmet.
Alright.
That's the winning combo right there.
I can hear the fan fictions being typed up.
Anyway, so, Variel, you've got one lung. The rat in front of you has decided your shoe looks particularly tasty.
He's going for the wrong part.
Well, it doesn't have the same view that you do, Vladius. Speaking of, you have finally realized that there is a rat roughly your size directly in front of you. behind you.
Oh my.
It was attacking Vladius, right?
No, Variel.
Oh, Variel? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sure Variel's good.
Yes, he is fine.
Yeah.
Unless Variel decided to come down here stark naked, he's fine. But speaking of, I do believe it is now Variel's turn. No, it is Vladius' turn.
Big shot.
Wow. Oh.
Well, I got good news. You hit him. Bad news, just annoyed it.
He didn't crit?
Nope.
13's not going to do it?
Nope.
Well, at least he did 2 damage.
Wait. Is that all bonuses included?
Yep.
Even with the weapon focus?
Oh, how much does your weapon focus give you?
I think it was +1.
Did y'all not add that in?
We couldn't figure out a way to get it to add in.
Oh, okay. I guess
It'll be in feats.
Yeah, I'll add it in for you. You kind of got to finagle it. Get a +1 bonus on attack. And oh, wait, no, that's point blank.
Weapon focus.
Weapon focus. +1 on attack rolls using select weapon. You did light crossbow. Alright. And then you do the attack mods.
Okay.
You
So
want
it's a +1 to attacks. So yeah, he crits. It is very dead.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Vladius spins around and just fires off a shot, burying it in this thing's open mouth as the bolt juts out of the back of its skull and it falls over dead. Rat, well, actually, the only 2 rats that hadn't gone yet have been murdered. So, Variel, your turn.
All right.
Time to kill things, I imagine.
Come on,
I certainly hope so.
we've set a good precedence.
We did this just for you.
Yes, that is a very dead rodent as well.
Feels good.
All eyes on Kyras.
Boom! Look at that.
Y'all are disturbingly competent this morning.
No missed shots. No multiple hits on enemies.
Nobody's been hit in the thigh.
This is a very bad sign. Things can only get worse from here.
One of you just gonna botch your attack, and it's just gonna open a black hole.
Alright, -1 ammo.
Oh yeah, I
Like
forgot I had to
Kyras
keep
is gonna
track of
scream
that
out,
now.
"Guys, I discovered antimatter!" Boom.
Like you crit and miss or something, just like sever something in time. Hey, Raz, can you mess with your mic real quick?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, the
A little bit
static's
more.
back.
There we go.
Well, guys, I got some interesting news. Vladius forgot to buy more bolts. So he's sitting with 15 ammo.
Well,
What
this will be
happens when
fun.
That's what happens when you don't let him restock and you leave him to mine to Kyras all day because you don't feel like it.
Hey,
Hey man, I'm trying to run a business and a mercenary company. I have a lot of things to do.
how many
I
did
think
you
this
say I
will be
have?
fun. 15.
Huh?
15?
Do you
I'm
have
pretty sure I
any
got
other kind of
25.
weapon?
When?
I'm pretty sure I got 25.
When?
Alex, where'd you get that?
Mundane doesn't count.
I can't do ammo.
Sorry. Now, if you could suddenly load crowbars into your crossbow,
That'd be
I'm saying it now,
great.
no, you can.
Dude,
You
do
cannot
it,
load
do it.
Didn't you get
into your
a
crossbow?
didn't you get a feat for improvised weapons?
Did I? No, I don't think I did.
Even if he did, it'd be an improvised melee weapon. He can't.
What about
make
That
pencils?
anything.
was my other one.
Can we get
Was
pencils?
my other character on the other playthrough had throw anything
Ah, that's right.
because my
Can you buy
strength check is
pencils?
so low.
Anyway,
Pencils. You
Dead
fire
rodents.
pencils?
a bunch of dead rodents. And Vladius has just realized that because of his lack of free time this past week, he hasn't had a chance to stock up on ammo.
15 rounds. I better make them count.
To be fair, you've never needed that many shots before.
Can he salvage the bolt he shot today?
No.
No.
The metal tip is just